The problem that I solve within corporate America or the automotive space or the women's organizations and all the places that I speak is that there's a lack of engagement today when it comes to people in general. I teach them how to be energized, engaged, and enabled in their current situation and to take their life and their business to the next level.
Do you believe that what you do matters? Think about that question. Do you believe that what you do matters? Because you see, how do you build an organization that has a higher purpose if they don't believe that what they do matters? What is your superpower? See, I know what mine is. Mine's passion. If I get behind something, there's no stopping me.
What makes me the most excited about what I do is when I hear the success stories. In fact, I just came back from the largest women in automotive conference in the world, and my topic was to fear less. And I literally had women standing in line telling me that they're going to make decisions, they're going to take their business to the next level, and there's instant transformation within the audience, within people, within how they feel, their lives and their careers. And I love it. I love it so much when they come up to me afterwards.
There's no way I can stay because all these younger women are coming up. I said, do you think the men are saying that? How many men in Congress are on oxygen masks, for God's sakes? I literally saw one a couple years ago. They were pushing, Thurman or whatever his name is, pushing him out in his wheelchair, oxygen mask. I'm like, are you a public servant? Did you just come here to die? Like, what is it? Okay? The men do not say, I'm not worthy. Okay? So we don't need to say it either. So if you're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, you still have so much to contribute.
When I'm speaking to corporate crowds, whether it comes to sales and talking about smashing sales records or talking about how to get along with your coworkers or possibly your company culture, those are the things that I'm an expert in because that's how I built a 30-year career in the automotive and banking world. And I feel like all of that knowledge and all of those things I want to bring to these audiences, especially with millennials and women and people that just feel like that they're not connected to where they were.
Back in 2012, when we broke the world sales record in a 6,000 square foot dealership in a shopping center in Austin, Texas. But month in and month out, between new and used, we were delivering 120 to 130 cars with no service drive, no parking lot, no lot, cars 30 miles away. You see, my team did more with less. But because that is what we framed them up to do from day one, when I stole Zappo's mission statement, her core beliefs, that wasn't weird to them. We did more with less. But when was the last time you did something for the first time? Because see, that's how we get stuck sometimes in mediocrity, is that we're not willing to do something for the first time. You want to pursue excellence, not perfection. And I see this so much, especially with women, and I was the worst at it. You know, there are so many times that we don't get projects started because it's not just perfect yet. Let's just be real here. I mean, how many of you guys done that? Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but I've gotta have everything perfect and lined up, and then it never gets started, okay? So you can never pursue perfect, but you can pursue excellence. Just remember that, your leaders are not mind readers, so be intentional when you talk to them. Tell them what you need, tell them what you're looking for, tell them what your asks are, tell them what your desires are, tell them where you wanna go within the organization. Because then at that point, you will stand out to that leader. Number one, they will be extremely grateful that you did. But number two, you stand out. You know, now you become the top of mind person when something comes up on a project or a lead on a project or potentially a promotion. You know, you never know what it could be. You've got to find people that love what they do and they do what they love every single day. But I'm going to tell everybody in this room, it starts with the leaders. You've got to love what you do every single day because you see everyone's watching you. I've told my team for years, you don't have the luxury of not showing up well. You've got to show up well every single day because that's what your team is looking for, is a leader that shows up well every single day. Therefore, don't let fear stop you in your tracks from whatever it is that you know you're supposed to do, whether it is with your family, whether it's sticking up for your child, whether it's within your organization, if it's in your career, if it's your, whatever it is, don't let fear less. Take one step. Sometimes it's just taking one step. What if I get the promotion and I can't get the job done? Then I made a big mistake trying to go get a promotion. I'm going to get fired. I'm like, hello, you got the promotion because you can get the job done. Believe that. I want you to determine and define what is your superpower, and then I want you to live it every single day and be unapologetically fear less about whatever that power is, because that is the power that will take you and your career to the next level, I promise.